I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
This girl goes from abandoning me to go get the kids by myself to being in the next video, and now she can't hold her laughter.
I was at an appointment. How does that abandon you?
She abandoned me.
So you're so disrespectful.
So, is Disability Pride Month fire or trash? Let's keep it real, y'all. I've been hiding from my disability and who I really am for so long. I just never thought disability and pride would go together. But that's probably why I didn't know about Disability Pride Month at all, much sooner.
Well, you avoided everything that could have helped you for years.
True. And to be honest, I really didn't know the name of my condition until pretty recently, because I would hear it, blank it out of my whole mind. I did not want to know about it, and I would just move on. I would just continue living, trying to hide.
I remember us writing it down a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
What is it again?
Yeah.
Puerto Rico? What is it?
I knew it. Remember
what it is?
It was
I remember that.
No, for sure.
A lot of times.
I remember thinking oh, I know it sounds like my name. I was it sounded like Corey something. I remember I was calling it Corey something.
Yeah, you always say that.
Yeah.
When I asked you.
From avoidance to acceptance, y'all. So let's talk a little bit about why I'm personally struggling so much with disability pride, right? I think it's interesting because as much as I'm happy to live my life and I'm happy to be who I am, there's a few parts of me that I'm I don't know, man. My disability in a lot of ways makes me feel like a ticking time bomb in a way. I feel or at least I should say I question whether I'm a crumbling human being a lot, where it's dang, can I be a good dad? What am I going to be like in a year, 5 years, 10 years? And it gets to me, and I think that's what I probably struggle with the most, knowing all right, I wish I could hold on to my vision and what I have now, even though I struggle with a lot of things. I use a cane, I need help, I can't find things, but if I knew I could hold on to what I have now, I think I would be I'd be good. But knowing that my condition is apparently getting worse every day, it's definitely a hard pill to swallow. Over time. But it's just, something that goes into my mind. And then when I think about Black History Month or the other Pride Month and all these other different pride type celebrations, I think there's a part of you that's this is me. I wouldn't change it for the world, right? Where Disability Pride Month, at least I don't have that feeling. I feel man, if I could trade or, if I could get out of this, situation, this disability, I would jump ship. And I assume a lot of us feel like that, whereas I think that's the one difference between, Disability Pride Month and a lot of these other things. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's just how I feel. Just knowing the, how hard it is to accept and adapt to, what we're living through. I literally, I don't even think I told you this, but one of my friends recently, this was last week actually. He's been watching my videos, stuff like that on Instagram mainly. He was like, "Yo, Corey, is this all stuff that you're posting? Is that real? Are you really going through that?" And I'm like, "Bro, I wish I was lying." I was I wish I was making this all up, and I wish this was fake. But yeah, man, I'm going through it. And his immediate response, trying to be a good dude, trying to be supportive, his response was, "Man, you've seen everything already, man. You don't have. It's all good. You got this." And I appreciated that, right? I appreciate he was trying to be supportive. He was trying to give me some strength, right? But at the same time, and this is the same conflict I have with Disability Pride Month overall. It's like, yo, I appreciate that, but like, yo, I got kids, man. I don't know what they're gonna look like in the future. I don't know what, if they have kids, I don't know what they look like. I don't know what my wife looks like, what I look like. You know what I mean? My family. I don't know what our home looks like, and you know, all the beautiful things that are surrounded by us. You know, just dealing with something like any disabilities, but you know, I could obviously speak to my vision loss. It's like, it's tough, man. It's really tough. So,
and it's hard. Perfect answer that you'll get from someone when they learn about it.
For sure. I mean,
especially when they've known you and you've been hiding it.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I filled out a single application, like job application in my life, where I didn't question whether I should check like the disabled box that they have on there.
Yeah.
Right? It's like disabled, right?
Yeah. Do you have a disability?
Yeah. And it's like, I've always thought about it, but I never checked it. Cause I'm like, I'm gambling out here. I was like,
nope.
if they find out, they gonna find out. But I'm a hide it as best as I can. So, of course, you know, being prideful in that, or at least finding pride in that, is tough. Like, that's the conflict. That's why a lot of people don't know about it, because we don't really want to know about it. And what, half of us that are out there are definitely, you know, in denial or just in the hiding phase. So,
and the stress that it brings too.
It's scary. It's really scary, man. Like, finding pride in something that like I've been scared of my whole life. Like, I don't know if anybody could, you know, easily do that. But at the same time, that's not the expectation, right? Like, we're not expected to do that. So, I think just coming to terms with that is why I'm struggling with Disability Pride Month, even though I'm like rooting for it too. Clearly Stu's rooting for it too. You hear him in the background. But that's the truth for me anyway. So maybe Disability Pride Month should just serve as a reminder. Not only should it remind you that, hey, there's help out here, there's resources out here that could change your life and make it better, but also there's a community out here. There's people here that understand what you're going through, that could help you. Like, even me, I have a mentor with choroideremia. You know, that's a condition I have. I have a mentor who told me all about the journey of acceptance and adapting, and just being able to talk to him and bounce ideas off of him and the group at large. Like, I'm learning, oh my gosh, it's not just me. It's not just me and my cousin and my grandfather, and just hearing the stories of what people are going through and how different everybody is. It's like, it does something so much for my heart and my confidence, because just knowing that like I have brothers and sisters out there who relate, who get it, who I could laugh with, and you know, we get each other's jokes and we get each other's, you know, stories. It means a lot, and I definitely missed out on that for a long time. And yo, I'm in my 30s, y'all. You know what I mean? So it's like, just the fact that I've just started doing this in the last like year and a half. It's been a huge game changer for me. Like, I felt like a huge burden has been lifted off of my shoulders, all because I kind of started talking and just asking for help. So I know, you know, this could help anybody who's watching, and if you don't have a disability and you're watching this, hopefully it can help somebody that you know that you want to help. So, and at the end of the day, that's why I decided to start talking about this now. You know, this is why I did think coming out with this video, especially at the end of the month, I didn't want to like dampen, you know, the overall spirit of anything with a video like this, because I just wanted to be honest and talk about how I felt about it. But I think in order to celebrate Disability Pride Month, I should do it the way like I feel most confident. So I have a few people and shout outs I'd like to get through. So let me just go on my notes real quick. Okay. Shout out to you if you've ever tripped down some stairs or walked into a glass door or window. Shout out to you if you ever said sorry or hey to a mannequin. I've actually said how you doing to a mannequin once, and my wife is just learning about this now. Shout out to you if you've ever dealt with a jerk who didn't understand your disability in real time. One of the last times I was on an airplane, I literally had a airport, what's it called? The stewardess? A stewardess, right? On the plane, yeah.
Oh, on the plane, yeah.
Yeah, I had a stewardess damn near yell at me because I couldn't find the door handle to the bathroom, y'all. I was like, you know what? I told her, like, listen, if I had eyes that worked like yours, I probably would be able to find it. But I'm legally blind, lady. And she then apologized. I was like, hey, man, watch your mouth, son. Shout out to you if you feel like you're fighting a constant uphill battle. Because you know what, y'all? You're not alone. I'm not alone. We're in this together. And we can do this. And if you ever felt like you had to hide parts of yourself or a big majority of yourself to fit in, whether it's with a friend group, at work, or really anywhere, if you ever felt like you had to hide parts of yourself, this is for you. Shout out to you too. I want y'all to know I'm standing with y'all. And if that's what Disability Pride means, I'm rocking. I'm rocking with that. Let's remember to give ourselves that grace, that patience, and that peace that we really need to get through the day, man. Because if we don't have that, what do we have? And not for nothing, the people that I've met in not only the blind community, the visually impaired community, the disability community overall, we are some of the strongest, bravest, creative, most intelligent, my wife would say most handsome, you know. We're some of the best people I've ever run into, and we gotta be proud of that, if nothing else. You know what I mean? So, is Disability Pride Month fire or trash? It's definitely worth it, y'all. If you're looking for more ways to improve your life with a disability, or maybe you know someone with a disability and you're looking to help them, check out more videos, talk to me, and subscribe, y'all. You guys are the best, for real. Disability Pride, y'all. Catch y'all later. Peace. So, is Disability Pride Month fire or trash? I had to burp. We got Stu. Stu sounded different nowadays. I don't know if he sound different. They sound different on camera.